Good afternoon, student. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to solve May-June 2025 paper. Okay, so we are going to solve the spreadsheet. Web authoring we already solved. Yes, next. So let us start our task with task 2. Open and examine the file J25 fuel mix. Okay, to do this, I will go to my support file folder and the confidential file. Yes, next. So please organize your data. Write this. Next. Place a header called test performed on. In header, we need to put test performed on and follow by space, automated date, space, at automated time. All right. So insert header. Okay. So now, uh, test performed on, date, at space, at time. All right. Done. So date performed on, current date and current time, at and time. Okay, date and time is done. Next, go back to the normal view and let's go to the next question. Uh, Place a left align in the footer tested by followed by your name, center number and candidate number. Okay, we will go back to again the header and footer view. Okay, left align, control V, tested by ABC underscore. Okay, center number IN123, candidate number 1234. All right, done. Now let's go back to the normal view. Next, merge the cell A1 to F1. Before this, we need to save this file to fuel data. Okay, so now file save as in the support file folder. Name is fueled by followed with your name and center number, candidate number, ABC underscore IN IN123 underscore 1234. All right, done. Save. Okay, so student, I would like to show you something here. Okay, so before saving, make sure it is in a Excel workbook format and save. Next. And again, I would like to arrange my data. Perfectly fine. Next. Okay, merge the format is done. Merge the cell. Merge the Okay, format this, merge the cell so that it is black. Now, merge the cell A1 to F1. Format this merge cell with black 40 point sheriff. Sheriff is Times New Romans and sheriff is Arial. Okay, so A1 to F1. Let me select A1 to F1, merge and center, and 40 points. Okay, so let me make it for type here 40 points. Okay, and then it is sheriff means Times New Roman. Okay, Times New Roman. Enter. Okay, so now text wrap so that the data is properly set. Now arrange it. Just increase the length and then select and multiple time do this. Okay, now perfectly fine. Next, merge is done. No, okay, then after that, the yellow background. Sorry, we need to add an yellow background to this. So paint bucket is here, yellow background, done. Next, so merge the cell A1 to B, A3 to B3, A3 to B3 till here, merge and center. Next, after that, what I have to do, A11 to B11, we need to merge. Where is A11? Here, A11 to B11, merge and center. Next, format the row 1 and 8 of the spreadsheet so that it will be look like this. Okay, let me check here. I'm going to put light. Did they ask us to put any background color? Make sure that it is formatted in the same row. Okay, so here this is also light. Yeah, format this cell to be light gray color background. All right, so now we will go here. light gray color background, light gray color background. Next, we need to apply the border. So we'll go here and border, and I will select this data again and the border. Done. Next, what else? Okay, down part number, text number. Okay, so this is text wrap. Okay, let me reduce the size. Here also let me reduce the size and then both the select center align. Perfect. Now next, anything else? Wind adjustment, wind acceptance. Yeah, it should be center align. Yeah, and then yes. Perfect. Next, do we need to apply the border here also? Yes, the border, all border here. Done. Next, okay, make sure 19 to 17 are formatted as the same of row 18. Yes, we did already just now. Next, create using a cell D18 to D77 a name range called T time. T time, copy. Okay. Students, see here how to name a range to the table or to the column. Just select the value. Okay. Now I selected D. 17 to D18 to D77, right click, and here you will find an option called as define name. Click on define name and please bring the dialog box up so that we can take a screenshot if they ask you to do it. T time, and then press OK. All right, so done. Next, then what we have? Next, we have take a screenshot. Yes, I show you. Just take the screenshot and paste it with the dialog box. Place in cell B4 to enter a formula to fastest test time using the name range which we did just now. Okay, fastest test time means the person who the test which done quickly means completed first, okay, in a very short time. So minimum time taken by the test equals to, for this I'm going to use the min formula. Open the bracket and let me select the whole values and then close it and enter. So here is the minimum time, the least time of the test who completed the data testing. Done. Now let's go to the next question. Place in B5 formula to display the slowest time. Okay, B5. Where is B5? Here. Equals to okay, slowest means maximum time taken by the test. Okay. Enter the value. Now let me select the again the data and then close it and enter. So done. So now this is also done. We got it. Next, next what I have to do? Average time they are asking. Let's do the average time too. Okay. So let's go here. Go down. Mm, here. Did they ask us to put average? Yeah. In B6, a formula to display the average time, test time. Okay, so equals to average, and let me select the test time. Select the range, control V close and enter. So finally, we done with the all type of okay work. Fastest time, slowest time, and average time is done. Let me enlarge it so that you can see clearly. Next. In three different fuel mix being tested. First, okay, place, let's go to the question number 7. Place in B7 a formula using a name range, okay, created in step 3. Display the average test, okay, time of mix 1. Mix 1. So, out of this all three mixes, mix 1, mix 2, mix 3, we need to find out the average test time of mix 1 only. So to do this, let me do equals to in B7, okay, if, if, okay, so average if, so the, what they are asking us to do, all right, average test. So in this, all mixed numbers, okay, comma, Okay, the criteria is 1, comma. Okay, please find out the average mix of 1. Okay, so now I select it and then close and enter. So here we got the average B18 to B77. We select 1 comma T time. Okay, student, I would like to show you something here. Press Control plus tilde key and see if you can able to see. You can see the T time, T time, T time is repeated, which means the range name range which we did is completely correct. Next, so now let's go back to the normal view and arrange our data. Next. Now for mix 2 also, did they ask us to do mix 2? Yes, B8 the formula. Now this time they are asked us to do for the mix 2 for average test timing. Okay, equals to average if, okay, the range, okay, all these three range, mix 1, mix 2, mix 3, out of which, what is the criteria this time? 2 is the criteria. I'm looking for 2 and this is the test time. I select and close the value and enter. So here for 2 it is 17.300725. Fine. So average mix 3. Did they ask us to do it average mix 3? Yes. They asked us to do for the average mix 3. So let's do it for mix 3 equals to again same function average if. Okay. So now let me select the mix number as a range, the whole value, comma 3. This time criteria is 3 and then let me select the test time. I select the whole test time, yes, and then close it and enter. Perfect. So now we got all three values. Next, test only the acceptable if there is a little or no flow wind, which means in question number 10, place in cell F18 a replicable formula to check the wind adjustment to the test. If the value is below 2, okay, below 2, then it is yes. If not, then it is no. Okay, so now wind testing do we have? Yeah, here we have the value equals to, okay, in F18 equals to if if this value, okay, wind adjustment value is less than 2. If it is less than 2, then it would be yes. It would be yes, or else it is no, or else it is no. Why we did not repeat the if function again? Because here the criteria is given only two. Okay, either yes or no. So we will use else function immediately after applying the criteria of yes. Enter. So now the first value I got. So now no, let me replicate it. I replicated it. Now the value is perfectly fine. Next, replicate the formula for this test. Done. All right, so now let's go to the next question. For calculate the wind adjustment test, the result will only the count if the wind level is acceptable, which means the yes. Okay, place in B12 a formula to display the average test of mix number 1, where the wind is at acceptable level. Okay, so let's do this question. Now here mix levels are clearly given 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I hope let me highlight so that you can see and understand. Wind level mix is still 1 is still here. Okay, now let me go down and show you the next level is 2. The next level is 2. Okay, and I will highlight so that you can understand easily. The next level is 2 and the last level is 3. This is the level 3. Okay. So here it is light green color. So I hope this is clear for you to understand the mix levels. Now let us find out the first test average test timing of mix 1 equals to average if, okay, average if. Now what the criteria they gave us? Okay, mix 1. So let me acceptable level select only for 1 till 1, okay, which means F18 to F37, comma, okay, and the criteria is yes, criteria is yes, okay, comma, criteria is yes, comma, and for what we need to find the test time. Okay, we need to find the test time. So let me select only the test time of 1 till 1. I stop here till 1, okay, which is D18 to D37 and close the bracket and enter. So this is the average test time for mix 1. Now similarly, the same function we will apply for the other two, but let me check the question. Okay, yes, B3, again this is for 2 and B13 and B14 is for mix level 3. So average if, okay, now the range, student, you need to be very careful while doing this. Okay, F38 to F57, comma, okay, and the range is yes, the range is S, the given criteria is S, comma. Now let me select the range. So here and then close the value and enter. So now we got for this and last is mix 3 equals to average if, again the same function I'm using, average if. Okay, so now for the third and the last criteria we have, so it is F38, it will start and then end it. While selecting, you need to make sure that you are selecting the right cell, comma, again here also yes, comma, and then the value. Okay, and then close the bracket and enter. So finally, we got all three values. Next, okay, place in B15, enter a formula to display the fuel mix. If the fuel mix gave the fastest wind adjustment or the okay wind adjustment in average test time. So whatever the average test time we conducted, now we need to find out which was the best fuel mix. Either it's a 3.2 or 3.4 or 3.6. Let us find out. Okay, let's do it. Okay, now equals to, let me enlarge it so that you can see very clearly to this function. Okay, I zoom in, equals to if 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 my minimum value of, if the minimum value of this all three levels, okay, let me select B 12, 13 and 14, comma, okay, is equals to, if this is equals to, if all these three minimum value is equals to mix 1, okay, then it will be, what is the best fuel mix dear here? 3.2 percentage, 3.2 percentage, comma. Okay, we have three criterias. If, again, I repeat the if function, if the minimum value, okay, if the minimum value of this all three fuel mixes are equal to, what is the next fuel mix? 3.4. Okay, if are equal to 3.4 percentage, okay, then one second, if this is equals to the second value, then it will be 3.4 percentage. All right. So I hope you're understanding there. All three mixes, mix 1, mix 2, mix 3, we are testing and we are trying to find out the best mix. Okay. So in first criteria, I selected B12 to B14, which is the first criteria, mix 1. And here also B12 to B14, the best one, the equal to, if it is equal to mix 2, then it will be the 3.4%. Else, okay, why else? Because the last value is mix 3. You do not have to put again if function here, student. So you can finally enter the else value, which is, what is the last mix is 3.6. So let us see 3.6 percentage. So what is the best, okay, value, best mix? Okay, I am closing now. Multiple time I open, multiple time I close and enter. So let me see. Oh, 0.3, 0.3004, and format this cell to display the percentage. They ask us to format this final set to display the. I will go here. Okay. Now you have click the percentage symbol beta. Okay. And then next. Okay. Just get the decimal value 3.4. So which is the best mix? 2. 2 value is the 3.4. So the best mix is average mix time of 2. All right, so done. Now let's go to the next question. Format all test time. to four decimal places. Let me select all first here, and then right click here, format cell, and the decimal value. Okay, number, decimal value is how much? 1234. Press OK. Now I don't need the currency, so I will select again a format cell. Okay, currency is none. Okay, we don't need this. None. Okay, and then apply. Okay, we got it. And let me do this for also. Right click, format cell. Okay, numbers, no currency, only the decimal value is 4. And then press OK. All right, perfectly done. Next, what we need to do, save your spreadsheet, file, save, done. Next, print out the spreadsheet showing the formulas. Okay, and print out in the orientation will be landscape, heading, columns are displayed, and cells are fully visible. Okay, so Control P for print preview. Okay, now go to page setup. Okay, go to sheet, click on row and column, headings are visible, and then press OK. This is what it is. Now, what else they ask? It is orientation is landscape. So paste it again here in orientation landscape. Perfect. Now we got all the values. Next, print your spreadsheet showing values. The last printout will be the showing values. So let me go back. Okay. So Control plus tilde key. This was for the formula view. Okay. Control P. So student, you can see this was the formula view, and the last next printout is the number view. Okay. You can see Control P. Okay. So this is the number view. So this two printout you have to take. Next, anything else in this portrait orientation, and do not display the heading and column in the number view. Control P. Okay, page setup. They don't want us to show any row and column. Take it out. Press OK and go to landscape orientation, portrait orientation. Now then page setup. This value should be within a one page, and OK. So this is the final answer. Okay. So the single page they gave us and content are fully visible. Yes, the content are clearly visible. Okay, so we done. Anything else? Yeah, we done with this task. Thank you very much for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.